Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, my angry Sagittarius, wondering where the hell is my reading at? I'm so sorry, guys. I just have so much going on, and I think I said in another video, I do the birthday month, and then I literally put the signs in a hat or a bowl, to be honest, and I pick them that way. Because I cannot figure out a fair way to do it. So I apologize that you had to wait. Yet you guys should know this is when my readings always come out. It's not because I'm lazy. It's not because I don't want to do your readings. I love doing your readings. I truly love doing your readings, Sagittarius. So Jupiter's in retrograde, your ruling planet. So what is Jupiter about? Jupiter is about expansion. So, I don't know. It feels good. You also have Saturn in retrograde, and I believe Pluto. I'm not going to talk a lot about the planets because I don't know that much. You know, it's really not my forte. Though it's another thing I need to add to my work bucket list, so to speak. Okay, guys. I'm feeling good about this month for you. I really am. And as I was shuffling, I know all these decks are already pre-shuffled, but I like to start shuffling again when I hit record. But as I was shuffling, I felt good things. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, okay? You guys know if you want a personal reading or any information, it's all below. I try to put everything there. That card clearly wanted to come out. Leap of faith. I love it. I love it. So we're going to put him, I'm going to bring this down a little bit. We're going to put him to the side for a second. Page of Ariel. Solutions, Major Arcana. 2 Gabriel. One of my favorite cards. Okay, we're going to use 3 different decks. For some of you, I feel like there are opportunities coming to you to advance you in, you know, probably your work. So this could be a job opportunity. This could also be someone coming to you with a business plan in mind. Someone who wants to work with you. I feel like it's like outside the office. Now, this person who may be coming about starting a business together, they don't have to necessarily be coming from the office from where you work at now. But I do feel like you definitely know this person. You know, because you're like-minded. And, you know, I cannot tell you what to do. But if it was me, I would definitely consider this offer because it feels right. It feels good and it feels right. And it feels like for some of you, it gives you peace of mind again. I do feel like, you know, if you say yes, I do recommend that, you know, have a good business plan. You know, because the Page of Ariel is bringing this message, and that's Pentacles. And listen, Pentacles are about the details, right? I mean, not always, but that is what earth signs are really best at, are the details. you know, kind of like behind the scenes. Where you guys, Sagittarius, you are, you can easily see the big picture, but you may skip the details. So I like this partnership. You know, it's almost like you're going to be out front, maybe representing this new business. And this other person is going to be taking care of perhaps like the books, the things that you don't really want to take care of. I don't blame you. I do feel there's going to be more knowledge that's needed. You know, like learn as much as you can. You know, it's like take your collective wisdom that you already have, your collective experience, and then whatever else you need to know. I feel like it's in a book. It's online. Like, you know, you don't necessarily have to go back to school. This is like self-knowledge. This is like teaching yourself. And I don't feel like you have to like know it all before you begin. It's like, you know, have a good business plan, the best you can. And then with the leap of faith, I absolutely feel this is talking to you guys. I feel like this is a message. This leap of faith is going to be there for quite a few messages. But this is the Fool card, right? And listen, the Fool is all about new adventure. You know, the Fool is all about taking on new challenges. Because I don't think the Fool really sees a challenge as a challenge. Not like we do. You know, not like something that is bothersome. I feel like to the Fool, it's like, bring it on. Bring it on. It's like solving a crossword puzzle. Put it in front of me. I'll figure it out. But a tough one, like New York Times. You know, the Washington Post, their crossword puzzles, which are so hard. Okay. You know, some of you, it could definitely mean that you have, it's either a new start, a new beginning. You're like a coming back together with a fire sign. Now, I have to tell you, I feel like if you are coming back together with a fire sign, this person is someone that you already know thinks a lot like you. It's like you've lived similar paths, right? You've lived similar lives. And I feel like the Fool is saying, we can renew this. You know, we can bring it back to what it was. I'm noticing, you know, like this circle of protection around them. And yeah, it's two men here, so it could certainly be two men coming back together. You know, two fire signs coming back together. Fire. Can imagine the passion. But I could also imagine the arguments, you know. But even they probably stem from passion. So I do feel like this guy, excuse me, guy, woman, is, I feel good about it. I feel like it's like, take that last chance. Take one more chance, you know, and with the Fool, the zero, the unknown, it's like, take a chance, but don't, you know, like live in the present moment this time. Don't plan out your whole lives. You know, it's like, stay in the present moment, enjoy, talk, and just see where it takes you, and then start planning. You know, I know that we are, what, I think it's the 15th of May. Oh my God, I am so sorry I'm so late. But for some of you, I feel like this has already happened, or it's about to happen. For the coming together of two lovers. The business opportunity, I don't believe, has happened yet. Okay. All right, let's get into the next level. Four of fire. Fire. Right in the center. Hello, Sagittarius. The Lovers. I'm sorry, I just cracked myself up. Some of you could be dealing with Gemini. And it feels like, well, you know, the leap of faith ended up beside the Lovers. So for some of you, this could be, I don't know. I see two different scenarios here. For some of you, I feel like this Gemini, which is air, by the way, I forgot what I was just going to say. Oh, for some of you, you may be waiting for this Gemini, or this Gemini might be waiting for you. Let's face it, it's not always us waiting for someone else. Sometimes they're waiting for us. But either way, it fits. I feel like this is, this feels good too. Because I feel, you know, with balance and the Four of Fires next to the Lovers, balance is about waiting for the perfect time. You know, like it's all about the perfect timing. And when that perfect time comes, and it may be in June, you know, there's this feeling of contentment. You know, it's like, you know, the Four of Fires is like a completion of a project. But when it's within love here, and I definitely feel that we're talking love here, it is the, you know, it's that happy home life type of feeling. There may be some forgiveness that needs to happen, whether that's on your side or their side. You know, there may be some forgiveness, but I feel like, I just feel like things are coming easily to you this month. Now, I'm saying this month. We're starting at the 15th. So I want you to understand, you know, anytime I do my readings, I am not asking Spirit, I want from the 1st to the 31st. I leave it open. You know what I mean? We're looking at May because we're seeing the energies beginning now. And I feel like, you know, when this reading is uploaded and you first watch a video, that's when this energy is taking place. You know, no matter who you are and no matter when you watch it, okay? If there's a message in here for you. I feel like there's a little side note here of being careful not to push yourself too much on this person because, you know, I do feel like it is about timing. And let's face it, we've gone through some heavy energy, right? Venus was retro. Mercury, oh. You know, and for those who don't think the planets in retro affect us, or even going direct, don't affect us, just real quick, I watched a documentary, probably last month, I don't even know, and it was just talking about the effects on the planet, on Earth, when our planets go into retrograde or direct or trine and all that. And, you know, a lot of times in a retrograde, and this can even be Saturn, it affects the Earth in such a way where there can be tsunamis, there can be earthquakes, tornadoes, forest fires. Hey, my light just lit up. And it just went out. So my point is, if a planet going into retrograde, or trining, or any of those things affects the Earth in that way, can you imagine what it does to us? You know, I mean, can you imagine? So, yeah, I definitely need to learn more. Yet anyway, I feel like we have to take it. We have to be serious about it. You know, someone I recommend is Varush Tarot. She does a fantastic. She begins her readings by talking about planetary placement and that, and then goes into tarot. So beautiful readings always. So you can even do that because I am so far from knowing. I know a little bit. That's it. But anyway, so I feel like the retros have really affected all of us. I mean, let's face it. I haven't had too many people come to me telling me how great their lives were right now. Quite the opposite. And listen, me too. You know, I mean, we just can't hide from it. So the best thing to do is to learn about it. So, you know, when Mercury's going into retrograde, as a Virgo, I want to know because it's my ruling planet, right? So I need to know. You're Jupiter, you know, you're ruled by Jupiter. So it's like those are the things I would advise you, look it up. Like, how does Jupiter retrograde affect you as a Sagittarius? That kind of thing, okay? Because with balance here, for me, balance, you know, of course, it's, you know, balancing our emotions and our, geez, words are being taken out of my mouth. I don't know why, but it's balance. You know, it's getting balanced within our life, the shadow and the light, you know, all those things. But I also feel this is mainly about the perfect timing. You know, it's like the perfect storm, except this feels good. Just looking, 14, 14, 4. Strong foundation, guys. So if I break this down even a little further, let's say numerology, that'd be a 5. This would be a 5. So you're sitting within that right now. So it's asking you right now, right this moment, you know, realize that all you're waiting for is the right timing, the perfect timing, to truly give you what the 4 of Fire promises, which is contentment, which is peace of mind, you know, which is abundance in many different ways. You know, it can be financial, it can be just energy, you know, feeling energetic again, that kind of thing. Okay, now we're going to do one more. We're going to do love. You know, I wanted to move these over because I wanted to try something different with you guys. I hope you're okay with it. No, no. I just changed my mind. I just changed my mind. Just like that. And stick to what I originally planned. You know, for some of you, I feel like if you've been concerned about your health, I feel perhaps, you know, if you haven't found the perfect doctor, the doctor that really listens to you, the doctor who does not automatically write you a prescription to put a Band-Aid on what you're suffering with, I feel that the perfect person's going to come in, the perfect doctor, nurse, someone who is going to, well, I feel like some of you have been sitting there with like different symptoms, and I feel like you've gone to doctors, you know, and it's the kind of scenario where they're like, it's in your head, or, you know, like we don't, you know, kind of like fibromyalgia. I don't know if anybody has fibromyalgia out there. I don't, but I have a good friend who does, and it's kind of like that silent disease. they can't really diagnose it. You know, I feel like it started to get diagnosed when they run out of everything else. You know, like they're checking for Lyme, they're checking for this. But anyway, I feel like the right doctor or the right information is going to come to you to really help improve your health. I feel like the doctor is going to, it's almost like a vitamin regimen, you know, like vitamins, and they're going to teach you how to, it's like heal yourself from within, you know, without having to take medications. So that's great news, because I feel like some of you have been on the search and you're sick and tired of it. Okay. Let your friends help you. Flirt. It's always good. Well, not always good, but healing family issues. Don't worry, Sagittarius, it's going to get better. I know, you know, if you're looking for love, these don't look like the greatest cards, right? But I'm telling you, when I was just meditating over your energy, of course, there's going to be some of you who are dealing in, you know, different avenues of pain. And even if you are, I feel like such a large number. It's like we're, you know, if you've been down, you're going to be flipped around. Hey, that rhymed. You know, some of you have been dealing with daddy issues. Bottom line, you're still dealing with daddy issues. You're not looking back. You're not trying to heal it. You know, for some, it may be painful. You know, it might feel too painful. So at that point, I would recommend, you know, if you can't go back on your own and reflect over your childhood and reflect over the role your parents played in your present love life, in your present life, period. You know, I highly recommend it, because, listen, you can heal yourself by doing that. You can heal patterns that you've developed in your life that are not working for you. But if you feel that you can't, I'm going to really recommend that you start looking into, well, I mean, it can be Reiki, but yeah, it can be Reiki. I definitely feel like energy healing. Because I feel some of you are making yourself sick with worry. You're making yourself sick with worry. And you're not seeing clearly. You're not seeing your part in it. You're not understanding why. You know, I mean, let's face it, everything happens for a reason. Everything. I mean, we could get very scientific here, but I'm not going to. But we do know everything happens for a reason. There's a lesson in everything. Soul growth. Okay, I'm not going to harp on that. You know who you are. But, yeah, you're definitely, you're in a pattern. Pattern. Same person. Same type of person. Same type of person. You keep breaking my heart. Yeah, it doesn't matter who I end up with, they break my heart. Well, let's face it, Sagittarius. And I know I can be tough with my words. That's the Virgo in me, and I don't like to be like, I don't like that part of me. But it is part of who I am. I do try to control it, but I do want to say, Sagittarius, I feel like some of you have been doing this for so long, and you need to wake up and just it's like look in the mirror. Look in the mirror so you can see your part in this repeat pattern. Definitely something in your past. Again, if you can't handle the clearing of the energy yourself, bring in help, okay? It's so worth it. Because it then will give you peace of mind. And that feels like what this whole spread is about this month, is peace of mind. Finding contentment, not just with another, but within ourselves. True love on the bottom of the deck. That's weird. I did not turn the bottom of the deck over for any other sign except for you. So, we're going to leave true love up. Make the effort. Okay. For some of you, I feel like this love that you've been looking for has been around you. I feel like some of you have a friend who really likes you. And I mean really likes you. And not just in a sexual way. It's not trying to get into your pants, so to speak. This is more, they really like you. They like spending time with you. And they are in your circle of friends. Now, it may be your extended circle, but the two of you, I don't feel together, like alone, have spent time together, but in a group setting. And, it does feel like a fire sign. So, Leo, yourself, or Aries, another Sagittarius. I mean, they got the hots for you. I wonder if it's a fire sign because I'm wondering why they haven't spoken up. Because usually you guys will speak up, in some way. In some way, you'll make it known. And I actually think that's what the flirt card is here for. I think in a way they've been flirting with you, or maybe you two flirt, when you're in this social circle. But you're not picking up the full energy of this person. This person feels kind of, I don't know, kind of cool, like kind of laid back, and you know what? It almost feels like the opposite of you. So I'm saying fire, but I didn't really feel fire so much. Let's take a card on that. Let's find out. Because I do kind of feel like they're the opposite of you, and they may be a little shy, but they're only shy towards you. You guys have, I feel like you must have noticed this somehow, because even though they're not coming out with it, saying it, I feel they're trying to show you. Or they may have, whispered it in a friend's ear, that kind of thing. Let's see what we can find out more about that, because that is interesting. The Page of Fire, so, we're looking at this more as energy. Yeah, so this is something new that's coming in. This is something new that's coming in that allows you that feeling of being yourself. So, this person, I feel like you have, well, because you've been around your friends and they've seen you around your friends. And again, they are in that social circle. I don't feel like they're in the tight knit. They're there. So you have been able to be yourself around them, and they like you just for who you are. Beautiful. Nine of Earth. Could be an earth sign, right? Could certainly be an earth sign. Because I feel like with the Nine of Earth showing here, it's like what they really want is to spend time alone with you. For some, well, no, I was just going to go somewhere else, but no, we're clarifying, so. Though I feel like I have to add it in. The Nine of Earth can also, well, it is a card about successful self-employment, too. So we could jump back to this partnership that someone's going to come to you, business. So that could be very successful. Okay, back to here. So, you know, their goal is to spend quiet time alone with you. Page of Air. Look at all the page. Messages, messages. Now, the Page of Air is usually about, you know, challenging information that comes to us. Sometimes it's just about delays. You know, delays or a change of plan. So perhaps this is where you start to see it. And you're like, ah, okay, okay. Because I almost feel like the card Keep an Open Mind should be here. Because I feel like you just didn't look at this person in that manner. And I don't know why. But I feel like you're going to. High Priestess. Well, some of you could certainly be in that holding pattern. You know, it's like thinking about what I really want. What do I really want in love? Like, what kind of person do I need in love? Not always about what I want, but what do I need? Like, what is a must-have? You know, it could be this person has to have a sense of humor, or has to get my sense of humor. Or this person has to be loyal. No questions asked. I feel some of you, it's like you feel within your intuition that you have this interest, but you really haven't done anything about it. It's almost like you're not sure. Yeah, High Priestess is also about having patience. Having patience for things coming in. Look at this. Ten of Cups. Look at this. Some of you, hook up with this friend. You know, the Ten of Cups promises us everything, right? Contentment. Beautiful family life. But one of the most important messages to me from the Ten of Cups is that who we are in this Ten of Cups with is very trustworthy. It's someone we can count on. It's someone that we can but someone when we say, hey, can you go get a gallon of milk? They're not gone for 6 hours, you know. Oh, I'm going to go get a gallon of milk, but I'm going to stop at the bar and have a drink. You know, it's not this type of guy at all, or girl. This person is someone very trustworthy. Six of Fire. Victory. Victory. Okay. Well, so I feel, I kind of feel Earth. I'm definitely feeling Earth here. Let's see something. Well, I haven't used these cards in a while. Got the Fool again. And Temperance, that's you. Feels kind of magical. I don't know. It just feels kind of magical. Okay, so, you know, with this here, even though this represents you, this could certainly mean that, it, you know, for some of you, now listen, I mean, this message is for more than one person. I know that. So for some of you, it could certainly be an earth sign, and for some of you, it could be another fire sign. And that's not really the deck I wanted to pull out, but I don't know what I did with them. What the heck? This box, by the way, was my mother's, well, it was my grandmother's recipe box, and both of them have passed away. And I just love it. I mean, I have it flipped the whole way open, but I love it. And there's a lot of family history here. So I always keep some of my mom's recipe cards here, some of her old recipes, and I have a lot more, but I don't know, it just seems to work perfect for my cards. Okay, what was I going to do? So I do have these separated. Okay, so let's try these. I just want to get a little, I just want to do one more. So these are the major arcanas, okay? So I'm going to just get a clearer picture of, see if we can really break this down, of who this is. Because I want you to know, because I want you to, I feel like I want you to, I don't want you to miss the opportunity. Because I have to tell you, I feel like they're very shy around you. You know, shy in a cute way, though. So it may come up to you understanding their energy, and then you, like, bringing them in closer. Like, bringing them into your close-knit of friends. To the point where the flirting can continue on. And see what happens. See what happens. Why not? I feel very good about this, so why not? Okay. All right. Tell us who this person is. Tell us a little bit more about who this person is. You're the Magician. The Sun. The Tower. So for some of you, with the Magician here, you know, I feel like this is more about your energy. Like don't be a trickster. You know what I mean? Like be authentic. Like really be your authentic self. I feel like through this whole summer. Because I feel like this is where your blessings come in. When you are who you truly are. The Sun. Okay. I mean, you know, fire, right? Fire. Leo. The Tower. Not really sure why the Tower's here. The Hermit. So, okay, so we have fire and we have earth. Hermit is Virgo, to be exact. You know, they could have Virgo in their chart. But two strong signs, right? Leo, Virgo. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Leo, Virgo. Leo, Virgo. Okay. So, it's up to you. Up to you. But I would. Yeah, it's so funny. I just put myself on a dating website. I don't even want to say which one. And I'm just taking myself back off, to be honest, because like some of the people, I mean, some of the guys, I mean, let's face it, they're just looking for sex. And, you know, I'm in no rush for love. So, and I'm not even sure why I was telling you that, because I feel like, perhaps the people who have this friend, you're on a dating website, and maybe you're getting the same results I am. You know, it's like you're getting sometimes creepy results. At the same time, I feel like it's like you don't need to do that. You know, you don't need to do that. You can, but you don't need to. Okay, let's put a card on flirt. No, you know what? I'm going to put a card on true love. Or two. King of Air. Or Knight of Air. I'm sorry, not King. I'm just staring at this knight, and he's portrayed beautifully in this card. You know, the message on the Knight of Air is about things happening quickly, things coming to us or leaving very quickly. Oh, excuse me. So perhaps this true love is going to come in very quick. And with the Knight of Air, it's just about, you know, take a moment. Like, you don't have to rush. Take a moment and, you know, get to know the person. I kind of feel with his sword, though, it's, you know, it's going to the heavens. And it's being illuminated. It's like it's given power. Perhaps the power is just like to cut through time to get to you, because horse is riding right to this true love. Yet his strength is coming from above. So this could be someone who's very passionate, will be very passionate towards you. Beautiful. So, yeah, you could be marrying this person. Let's face it. With the unity here, you could definitely be marrying this person. I like that this showed up too, because it lets me know that this is someone who thinks very much like you. This is someone who's very traditional, though, okay? So it's like if you get married, you'll probably get married in a church. You know, or you'll follow your country's traditions, even if they are, let's say you're from India and they're from America. You know, two totally different traditions when it comes to marriage, you know, the wedding. But it doesn't matter here. You know, that's not a block at all. I think it's more just a hint. Nine of Fire. Nine of Fire is about not giving up. And I know you guys are going to write down there, I give up on love. I don't want love. Fuck love. Well, your choice. You just have to remember, it's not the love that hurts you, it's the people. It's not the love. We're meant to have great love in our life. Our problem is sometimes we stay within something much longer than we're meant to. Sometimes we keep having these repeat patterns because we're not doing our own soul work, our own soul growth. You know, soul growth comes through pain, love, hardship, you know, comes from all of that. But we can't only accept the good. We have to look at ourselves too. Because I do feel like some of you are going to be like, oh, I'm going to protect my heart. No matter what, I'm going to protect my heart. Well, a fool is saying you're being a fool. There's no need. You don't need to protect your heart. You just need to allow timing to do its thing. Allow the universe to do its thing. And step out of the way sometimes. Sometimes we just need to step out of the way. You know, but this is about, because I do feel like some of you have quite a block. You know, quite a wall around your heart. And, I mean, come on. No one's going to get in. No one. You'll never find. You may find true love, but if you want to keep true love, we have to let the wall down. We have to take a chance. We have to take a chance. You know, we have to ask our angels. You know, ask your higher self. God, whoever you pray to. You know, give me courage. Give me understanding. So I don't keep bringing my past into my future and risk losing this true love, which was divinely guided to me. Listen, something can be divinely guided to you, but you can totally screw it up because we're human, right? So we can totally screw it up. And I feel like the ones I'm talking to are protecting their heart. It's like, you know, perhaps you need to stop asking the universe to bring you a love and instead ask the universe to bring you understanding, clarity. So then when this love comes in, the walls are gone. And now we just move on with love. So we move on with love, right? So what we're doing is we're looking at things from a different perspective. And that's good because you do want to look at things from all perspectives, spiritually, on a human level. Other persons, the people who have hurt us, looking at their perspective. You know, this is true awakening. This is being able to see things very clearly, seeing the truth for what it is, not keeping ourselves in an illusion. Understanding that this past hurt, we had a part in it. We keep inviting these people into our lives. When we're feeling bad about ourselves, when we're feeling low and down, of course that's when we want love, right? We want someone's arms around us. You know I do. It's like when I'm down, you know, I want someone's arms around me. I want to be able to cry on their shoulder and them just listen, you know, not even, just don't talk. You know, it's like I don't need advice. I need a pair of strong arms, that kind of thing. And for some of you, I feel like in the past, you did not feel like you could be yourself. this person coming in, you can be your authentic self. I mean, I love the messages for you guys, Sagittarius, because this friend who likes you, they like you for who you are, right? This person who wants to go in business with you, it's because of who you are. So when it comes to love, don't hide who you are. Okay, let's pull true love up there again. And I'm going to put leap of faith beside it. Taking a leap of faith towards this true love. Can you see that? Sorry for my arm. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's take a card on healing family issues, even though I feel like we really talked about that already. But let's go ahead and do it. Excuse me, a card just went flying. Page of Earth. So for some of you, the Page of Earth here, it could certainly be that, you know, one of your family or one of your parents, it almost feels like you just couldn't be, you know, it was just never good enough. No matter what you tried, what you did, it never felt good enough. I feel part of that is of Euro making, and part of it is true. What I mean by that is it feels extreme in your mind. Well, it's had years to grow and grow and grow. And Lord knows when we have something negative in our head for such a long time, man, it'll grow and it'll block what we truly want. And listen, I mean, no, I'm not going to say it. We can heal this. That's the good news. That can be healed. All right, let's go to balance. For many of you, I feel this is just waiting for the perfect time. And for some of you, this could be this friend who's also waiting for the perfect time. But because they're shy, it's going to feel like the perfect time never comes. So you might have to step in and just, you know, throw on an olive branch, something. Okay, balance. Balance, 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 balance. Balance. 2 fire. New partnerships, new partnerships, new partnerships, new partnerships. For some, this could absolutely mean back again with the business. You know, it is kind of like just having enough of working. It feels like working it and not getting credit. Or feels like you just work harder than anyone else, yet you can't seem to get ahead. So this is your opportunity here. For others, this is just this is the new partnership. Knight of Earth. Knight of Earth, its main message is about buckling down and honoring the commitments we've already made. This could certainly be an earth sign. You know, someone younger than you, a knight. Someone who is focused, you know, focused on their foundation, building their foundation. I feel some of you are involved with an earth sign right now. And, you know, this is such a slow moving energy. And I feel some of you are like, listen, mister, we're either going to do this or we're not. Period. Are we going to do this or are we not? Because, listen, I already know some of you are dealing with some earth signs, mainly males, who have cut off communication to you guys. You know, I read that in so many in the comments, and the majority of the people waiting were waiting for these earth signs, these male, you know, the earth sign male, and literally, it's like, honor your commitment or get the hell out of here. I feel for some of you, you're just going to have to stand up to this guy and put your intentions out there very clearly. You know, I'm not asking you to plan the rest of your life with me. But what I am asking is, are we giving this a shot or are we not? And if you're going to cut communication from me, then go ahead and cut me out of your life too. Because I feel like that's the only thing they respond to. Yeah, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Well, sometimes when the going gets tough, some people run, can't handle it. And I feel that's what it is. It's like, okay, well, I just feel like some are just being downright babies. You know, it's like they want babied. Baby me. No, no. Because this is a grown-ass adult. So I feel like the answer is no. I mean, it's up to you. But some of you are dealing with this. Four of fire. So the Four of fire, it's like, you know, you need to make a decision. But I feel like some of you, it's like one more time. I'm going to give you one more time. And perhaps through that statement alone, it will open them up a little bit. This feels tough. I'll be honest. It feels tough because, listen, they're holding back their emotions. And it, you know, for some, it's because, you know, they're not interested. For others, it's because they're acting like babies. You know, they need to stand up and be a man. And I feel like that's what you're looking for. Honesty. If you don't like me, tell me so I can move on with my life. If you like me, stand up and show me so we can start to see if this is going to work. Well, they're just being too cautious. They're being too cautious. They're overthinking it, which, you know, can be typical for an earth sign. Not all earth signs, and not all the time. But I feel in this situation, it's like they're overthinking it, or they're not even thinking about it. It's one or the other. It's like they don't think about it until you put communication out there. Now, I do feel like you're on their mind. Don't get me wrong. I feel like you're on their mind. But it's literally like they won't make a move. It's almost until you push, you know, you push their hand. I don't like this energy. Nine of air. Well, there you go. You know, that is sleepless nights over this person. Hermit. Star sign could be Virgo. Again. What the hell, Virgo? Some of you, you could just be going into that hermit stage, you know, for self-discovery. You know, the hermit doesn't go into isolation because he's sick of people, because he's sick of the world. No, he's going in to discover his spirituality. And through his discovery, he becomes wise. He, she. And with that wisdom, the hermit then turns around and emerges to share in what he's discovered. And I go into this stage a lot. I am a Virgo, but I understand the healing, and I understand the answers that you can receive when you truly go into like quiet meditations or just quiet within your mind, that kind of thing. So I feel like there's answers here for you guys. And hey, listen, maybe this earth sign is, you know, maybe he's in the hermit stage right now. Maybe he's in his own self-discovery, and maybe he needs time, you know, and that's his prerogative. And this could be female, by the way, same sex, all of that applies. Sun, moon, rising, planets in Sagittarius, all applies, okay? If the message fits, then it's yours. If it doesn't, then it's not. I hope it does, but I can't control that. Okay, so you guys know who you are there. And I'm not surprised that came up because it's funny. Last night I was just reading you know, the comments under some of my videos, and I was amazed at how many people are waiting for these earth signs to speak the fuck up. And you may even have gotten a little message from me about it. Okay. Alright, let's go to the Four of Fire. I love the Four of Fire. Four of Fire is about contentment, again. The Four of Fire is... You know, it's like that chance to get it right before we go into the Five of Fire. Maybe we can eliminate it. And hop right to victory. Six of Fire, right? Okay, Four of Fire. Four of Fire. Queen of Waters. Beautiful. Queen of Waters is about relationships developing to a new level. It's beautiful no matter how you look at it. You know, the Queen of Cups is also about... Sometimes I feel like the Queen of Cups is a lesson on how we are supposed to love ourselves. And, you know, how we have to be patient with ourselves. It's also about trusting your intuition. You know, these new people come in, or this can certainly be a relationship that is a coming back together, you know, like couples who have had a rough patch, you know, working it out. Working it out through our empathy, our honesty, our conversation. Sometimes I feel this is about, instead of waiting for the other person to You know, like if you're in a relationship right now, if you're married or coupled, and, you know, they're not showing you what you feel you need right now, well, sometimes you need to show them first. Again, this feels safe. Like, I don't feel like if you're coupled or married and your relationship is, you know, just at a tender point right now, I feel by you showing love, you know, by you doing something like almost unexpected for them, it kind of wakens them up. You know, to receive, we need to give. We need to be able to give exactly what it is we want to receive. If we can't give all our heart, well, they're not going to give all their heart. Or they may, but they'll get tired of it. And I don't know why I'm taking a negative tone there, because this feels good. For some of you, this is your friendship, developing now to a new level. And for couples, I just feel like you're starting to work things out. Like, I feel like the planets have really affected some relationships. And it's like a new day is dawning. You know, I don't want to forget I had the 9 of Fire here, and that's about not giving up. You know, don't give up too quickly. Don't give up just because you're in a rough patch. See that rough patch through. Because, listen, you know, even if you're with a soulmate, a twin flame, there's always going to be bumps in the road for all of us. Every one of us. It's up to us how we choose we want to get over these bumps. We can make these bumps look like mountains if we overthink. The Knight of Waters, falling in love. Oh, falling in love. Wedding proposals. No wonder there's so much contentment, peace, and abundance right in the middle of your spread. Some of you are going to be invited to a social situation. Can be a wedding. You know, perhaps you're going to a wedding. This is absolutely going from boyfriend, girlfriend, and taking it up the next level. Maybe it's the moving in together. It can certainly mean engagement. You know, like someone's now asking you to marry him, or you're asking them to marry you. You know, what we're doing here is we're finding out what's bringing us this 4 of Fire. What's bringing us this peace and contentment within our hearts. What is now making our home happy versus unhappy. And again, that's about, for some of you, stepping forward and showing the love that you want back to your partner. I feel like there will be a lesson in that. I feel like you're going to do something. Maybe you're just going to give them a massage. You know, you're just going to, they've had a hard day, and you're going to be like, you know what, honey? Lay down. I'm going to give you a massage. What? You're going to give me a massage? Yeah, you worked hard. And maybe you worked just as hard. But what you're doing is you're putting them first. You're removing the ego. Doesn't matter how hard you work. This is about, what can I do for this person to show my love? So you give this massage, and who knows what happens, right? I don't know, women. You know, have you ever gotten a massage from a man that you in a relationship with? I don't know if a man is capable of giving a full massage without trying to go after something else. So for some, this may be male saying, I promise you, I'm going to just give you a massage and then let you fall asleep. Oh my. Okay, let's take one more card. So listen, water, 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 right? This queen can be a king. For some of you, this knight could certainly be a younger water sign that you are falling in love with. And for some of you, this is about a social invitation that's coming your way. And I feel like it's a good one. Like, take it. Go. Six of Earth. Beautiful. Well, this just lets me know that the people coming in, these water signs coming in, are coming in, I don't know, just with loving hearts. So it could certainly mean some of you work with this person, you know, in some fashion you work with them, or you do something on a professional level with them. I don't feel like it's a surprise, that kind of thing. So I think you'll know who you are, you know, if you work with them. Three of Fire. Beautiful. Things looking up. You know, being able, feeling comfortable, making long-term plans. Because we're falling in love here. Right? And with the Three of Fire, it's like feeling comfortable within that love. Knowing that if this is the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, you feel comfortable in that statement. For some of you, this is about your relationships just really moving up to the next level. You know, things are starting to look very good again. And for some of the couples, I feel like maybe perhaps some of the fighting, not even fighting, but, you know, what's been pulling you apart could certainly be financial. You know, fighting over finances, or, you know, there's just not enough finances. So, listen, I think that's probably one of the number one reasons why people break up, and it's a shame. Because there are always things you can do. But nonetheless, I feel like it just feels great. It feels like no matter if you're here, you're here. You know, whether you're this queen or king, or you're this knight, this younger person, or, I'm sorry, this person is who you know, who's coming in, or you're in a relationship with. It's just that feeling of, okay, I can breathe, I can make my plans, and I can trust again. All right, I want to do a card on the lovers. Lovers. Some of you, again, Gemini. You know, I mean, this could be Virgo, too, because it's the 6th house, right? 6th house, I don't know. All right, tell us why it's lovers here. Why is the lovers here? What does the lovers want to tell us? Before I even take a card, the first thing I just felt is for some of you, you're in a relationship right now, perhaps with a Gemini or an air sign, but you're in a relationship right now and it feels unbalanced. It feels like one is giving and the other is taking. Sagittarius, I feel it's more on your end, though. Okay, well, that was just a quick little message. You know, just be aware of that. Are you taking more than you are giving? You know, are you expecting more than you're willing to give out? Okay, so for some of you, this Gemini, this lover, is someone that perhaps you go to school with. Okay, I just heard for some of you, Professor. Uh-oh. 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 I don't know. I mean, I guess there's scenarios where it can turn out great, but, ugh. Yeah. So I feel like some of you are in school. You're graduating. Or school, or, you know, it's the end of the semester, right? I feel like you may have the summer off, and you go traveling. Now, it doesn't have to be major traveling, you know, but I feel you're going on a trip. And listen, I feel some of you are going to meet this Gemini while you're vacationing, while you're on a trip. I feel like some of you are taking this trip because you need a break. So this doesn't feel so much work-related, though it could be. You know, it could be your work sending you out on a trip, and bam, you meet this Gemini, or this Gemini is on this trip with you, that kind of thing. But I feel more it's about a few of you who are exhausted. You're just exhausted from your work, you know, just everything. And you just need to get away for a little bit. Maybe you're taking 6 days off. Look at that, 6 and 6. Maybe you're taking 12 days off. You know, 2 weeks. And it looks like it's going to be a fun trip. Some of you, I feel like you're going to like Costa Rica, or I don't know. I feel like I'm in a jungle. But it's beautiful. Or you're definitely going across waters. Or you're heading to, you know, you could be heading to a beach. But again, I feel like this is very tropical, like, you know, like rainforest. Maybe going like the Everglades, or I don't know. I feel like there's wild horses. Like, I don't know where this is at, but like I feel like a place where horses run wild. It's just the way it is. And it's weird because I feel some of you, I'm just picking up different vacations. I feel like some of you are going to explore caves, like different caves. But it's much needed. For all the ones I just spoke to, it's much needed. Some of you may decide not to come back. Literally, some of you may decide, you know what? I'm going to go there. I'm going to put resumes out there. And while I'm there, and maybe that's why you're there for almost 2 weeks. Because if I can get a job, then I'm just staying. You know? Or I'll put my resumes out, like try to do interviews. And if someone, you know, says, yeah, I'm going to give you a job, you know, I do feel you go back home and you settle things, but it's like, bam, you're living there now. Like that's, whoa, that's your new place. Have the Queen of Earth on top of that. Oh, there's just too many. I can't take all those. Actually, I'm going to pull up my other deck because I've used a lot of these cards. So we have the Queen of Earth who showed up. And perhaps that's the characteristics you're taking on. For some of you, I feel the Queen of Earth is showing up to tell you that it is Mother Nature that heals you. It is through the earth that you find strength. So this vacation is very much needed. Listen, I mean, some of you might meet this queen. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. While you're on your trip. But I really feel it's more about taking on the characteristics of. Eddie Raphael. So, why do you want to put these resumes out to start with in a country you don't live in, you know? Or, I shouldn't say that because, like, for some of you could certainly live in the United States and you're going to, like, the Everglades. But, like, why, you know, why are you, like, why is that in your mind? With the Eight of Raphael here, it's because you know that something better is waiting for you. You know, with the Eight of Raphael, it's not that you're seeking finances, you know? Even if you have very little money, it's really not the purpose of wanting to move. The purpose is because you want to start feeling good from within. You know, you want to get excited about what you do again. You know, about living again, waking up, going outside and hearing the birds, smelling the moss, you know. Hey, listen, go for it. So if you're going on a trip and you're not happy with your life where you're at, be prepared. Like, take resumes with you. I mean, you can do that on your phone now, and but it's like if you really are feeling that way, it's not just about the resumes. It's like try to meet with people face to face before you go back home, because I do feel like it's you who will bring this to you, and not a piece of paper. So they may see your resume, but somehow I feel like you got to try to get in front of them. Because I do feel like you know, listen, this could change your whole life. Whole life. Okay, let's keep going. We got a couple more cards. Let's do the Page of Ariel. Magician. Well, the Magician is about successful beginnings. You know, I like the Magician. I know some people are like, oh, he's such a trickster, and he can be. But I also know, like, when the Fool begins his journey, it is the Magician, the first person he meets, the first character he meets. And probably the most important, because the Magician tells the Fool, listen, this journey ahead's going to be rocky. There's going to be good times. There's going to be bad times. But what I'm going to show you is how you can get through these, how you can manifest what you need in your life at the time. So it's like, pay attention to me. Don't just skip right over me. It's like step by step by step. You know, don't go from A to Z. Go to A, B, C, because each part has a lesson for you. Each part, you gain strength. Some of you, this could literally be like, do not drop out of school. If you're thinking about dropping out of school, don't. Please. Nine of Michaels. Worry. Worry, worry, worry. Heartache. Damn, Knight of Raphael. So some of you are hurting over a younger water sign. who I feel came in and promised you the world and did not deliver. Just did not deliver. Maybe that's what the magician is saying. You know, this guy's a trickster, you know, promises you the world but then doesn't deliver. And leaves you in this constant state of worry. Is it me? Did I do something wrong? Is there something I need to change? Is it my attitude? Is it my looks? Is it my hair? Is it my clothes? You know what I mean? Stop. It's not you. It's them. Some of you are in this pain right now. Let's see what the outcome is on that. The Empress. Oh, yeah. Some of you may have found out you're pregnant to this, with this King of Cups or this Knight of Cups. You know, some of you might find out you're pregnant and they split. They split and left you heartbroken. And why wouldn't they? I mean, why wouldn't it? You know, I love my cards, but sometimes I just, like, come on. I know this has already happened. So it's like you're in this Three of Swords right now. You know, some of you could have lost a baby too. You know, had a miscarriage with this King or Knight of Cups. And if that's the case, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for all of anything that's caused you pain here. But at the same time, I feel like there's a rebirth. There's a rebirth within you. And I also feel like if you had a miscarriage, and listen, I know it's devastating. But I feel like you're being told you will have a baby. You will have a baby. I feel some of you need to hear that. I feel like you will have a baby and it will be a fire sign. So, let me see. Sagittarius. The next fire sign would be Aries. Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Even though this is cup, I feel for some of you, you're going to have a baby with a Leo. And you're going to have the baby. You know, of course you're going to worry. For some of you, I feel like maybe you're having that baby in August. And I do feel like for some of you, this is like a reincarnation. It almost feels like the baby you lost is coming back again. I feel like, you know, I'm saying Leo only because I'm trying to do the math in my head. It doesn't have to be Leo. Okay? Because I feel like some of you are going to find out you're pregnant again. Yet this time I feel like you're going to be looking at everything you eat, everything you drink. It's like any chemical you put in your body. This is a baby this baby is reincarnated from, I feel like you had a miscarriage, or the baby was stillborn. And I feel like you're still feeling the pain of that, for sure. But yet, you either found out you were pregnant again, or you're going to find out you're pregnant again. And it's like you are making, like, major changes. Like, I am protecting this pregnancy. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this time, instead of sadness, it's extreme happiness. It's a new beginning, the wheel. Okay. Well, I know the pain you're sitting within, but I do want you to know that that pain will be eased. I mean, I feel like the pain will be eliminated, because I feel like you're just going to know that although you lost, it's like, it just feels like the same baby comes back. I'm going to leave it there, okay? Okay, now we're going to go into solutions. Four of Raphael. Four of Raphael is about being aware of your own emotions. What emotions? Well, about healing, about forgiving, about self-control, about patience, about having compromise. About looking for the magic in your life again. New beginnings. Beautiful. New beginnings is about finding your purpose. And to truly find our purpose, and then to walk that path, we need to be able to forgive. And, we have to. We have to be able to forgive. Like, we can't truly be, we truly can't be living within our purpose, but at the same time, unwilling to forgive, unwilling to compromise, unwilling to see things from other perspectives, that kind of thing. Wow. Beautiful. It's the wedding card. If it's not a wedding, you're celebrating. You're celebrating love. And what I love is, like, the Four of Raphael is about us sitting there, thinking things through, considering our emotions and how our emotions play, like, how do we act in a relationship? Do we hold back too much, or are we just like, I don't know, whatever the case may be for you. But it's like being aware of that. Because when we're aware, we can make the changes where we need to. And I also feel like, listen, I feel like this is a little miracle here. I feel for some of you, this new beginning, two major arcanas. This new beginning leads to love. Leads to love, and we need to leave the door open to any possibility when it comes to love. It's funny because he showed up in I'm going to say Cancer's video, I'm not sure. But when he showed up in another video, I kept hearing Farmer Joe, Farmer Joe. And that energy hasn't left. Like, as soon as I flipped him over, I'm like, oh, Farmer Joe. So perhaps you guys know a Farmer Joe, too. Yeah, I mean, he's like, hi, I'm Father Joe. Father Joe. Farmer Joe. Beautiful. Two hearts that were made for each other. Two loves that don't give up when it gets tough. Because they're dedicated to each other to create a wonderful life together. So they don't give up on each other. And, you know, this is new energy coming in. For, you know, this can certainly mean on anywhere here. But this is talking about new energy coming in too. Six of Raphael. So some of you have someone from a past coming back, possibly. Yeah. Someone from your past is coming back. And it feels like a chance to redo this relationship. Because I'm seeing celebration all around it. But I can't forget the first card is about being aware of our own emotions so we can grow from that. And it's like you do, and you get this new beginning. And this new beginning is someone who is a kindred spirit of yours. Someone from the past, absolutely. Someone from the past who may have had a lot of drama around them or brought drama into your life. But I feel like that's gone. I feel like that's over. Like that part is, it's gone. Page. Page of Gabriel. Page of Fire. Page of Fire tells you you're ready. You are ready. You know, remember, the 9 is telling us, be prepared for any opportunity or any possibility. Be prepared. Because it does feel like, wham, bam, it's here. You turn around, and they're there. Or you turn around, your phone rings, and you look at the number, and you're like, whoa, what? What? I love this for you guys, Sagittarius, because I feel like this person is also bringing you a newfound sense of adventure. Like moving you out of your comfort zone. And you guys are already very adventurous. So what are they bringing to you? Wow. But there's adventure with this person. It's exciting, but it's scary. I can feel it. It's like someone wants to push me off a cliff. And I know that there's a ton of water. You know, I know that the ocean's plenty of high enough, or the river, or whatever it is I'm jumping into. I know that I won't die. But yet, I feel like I'm still need to be pushed off. And then it's exhilaration. It's adrenaline. Wow. All right, one more. 5 of Michaels. 5 of Michaels, you know, it's about releasing your attachment to the outcome. And just, you know, stay with the adventure. Stay with the excitement. Stay on the flow of that without trying to move anything quicker than it needs to be. Without trying to go too deep before you need to. It's like, I feel Spirit saying to you right now, this is about adventure for you. This is about the chance to do things that you normally wouldn't do, but it like awakens you like nothing else. There's a ton of fire and a ton of water. So for some, it is another fire sign. For some, it's a water sign. I'll take one more card on that. Seven of Raphael. Seven of Raphael is about needing to make a decision. I also feel Seven of Raphael sometimes is about our chakras. And taking time to learn about what each chakra is for, what's its purpose, and what balance you receive from it. And learning to be able to quiet your mind enough to understand when certain chakras are blocked, and then doing something about it. You know, doing meditation, a chakra clearing, going to someone who clears your chakras, that kind of thing. But it looks beautiful. Okay. One more. To Gabrielle. One of my favorite cards. I love this card because whoever this person is, whether it's business or in love, you share the same vision. You share the same vision. You have many similarities. You know, this can certainly mean, you know, having a great friendship that turns into a great love, that kind of thing. This person understands you more than anyone. We have decisions. So this is about not allowing yourself, you know, decisions is about a mental trap. Yeah, where we mentally keep ourselves locked away because of our thoughts, because of our worry, because of our lack of self-confidence. But there's no need for that because this person, again, will get you, will understand you, will set you free. Ace of Ariel, beautiful. Will give you a new beginning. Listen, absolutely, for some of you, this is business. And listen, there, you know, I'm saying business, but this may turn into love. There is absolutely someone coming to you. I suppose you could be going to someone else too, though. You know, I guess this could happen either way. Making this business proposition. And it feels quite beautiful. It feels like abundance will be yours. It's like the resources that you'll need to move this off the ground will just be there. Somehow, magically, be there. And we have the moon. So for some of you, this is a Pisces. And I love the moon because the moon gives us the opportunity to look at things and then improve things. So it's like going within through our intuition and receiving the right guidance, accurate guidance from above, which then allows us to take that leap wherever it needs to be. This is what May, June, and July feel like to me for you guys. It's all about new opportunities, not just in love, financial, moving, that kind of thing. Feels quite beautiful. And true love has showed up in quite a few different ways for you guys. So, you know, it's like face those fears so you can move on. Seven of Michaels, having to make that decision. You know, is this the right path? Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right things? Am I, you know, I'm leaving my family behind, moving to this new country or new state. Is it the right thing? You know, I don't know. Michael's telling you, take a chance. Do something different. Don't do what you've been doing. You know, if you're bored, change that. If you hate your job, get out of it. You know, like really look at yourself. What have you gained up until this point? What are your talents? What are your gifts that you have not brought out? That maybe you're not looking at these gifts you already have and the tremendous business you can start with another. This is just saying, pray to me. Pray to Archangel Michael. He will help guide you and protect you. But it's about taking a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Because when you do, look at that. When you do, your life becomes great again. Look at the beach. Look at the beach there. Some of you are going to see that type of beach. That's where you're going. Relocation. Travel. You know, it's all about making plans. It's all about, if you're not happy in a certain area, take a moment and think and ask yourself, what can I do to change this? Even if it takes you way out of your comfort zone, sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes it gives you that adrenaline rush that just gets you moving. You're on your way. I feel like you're all on your way. All right, guys. Well, you know, I knew there was going to be a lot of good things in this reading. I just knew it. Some of you are literally changing everything. You're changing your life. You are moving away. And that's that. You know, I feel for some of you, you're like, you know what? I have been there for everyone except for myself. And now it's time for me to go live that life of adventure. Go for it. And, you know, I would never tell you something that I wouldn't do myself. Honestly. Because right this moment, if I was taking a trip to a beautiful country or to another state, would I consider moving there? Absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt, I would. Because I know it's all about taking chances. All about taking chances. It's all about realizing that if we're not proactive in our own lives, then, you know, we can't complain. Beautiful reading, guys. I thought it was a beautiful reading. I hope you feel the same way. You know, no matter what, we're in the Four of Fire. Contentment, peace, abundance. You know, a happy home life. Successful completions of projects. Because we're moving into a time of fun. Of ourselves. And that's important. You need to be your best self. You need to feel happy within yourself to really find happiness anywhere else. Because it all begins with you. Okay. Well, Sagittarius, thank you for your patience. That's a virtue. So thank you. And listen, go out and seize the day, because this is beautiful. You know, even the hard things that have happened, it's like there's resolution to it all. So I feel like a lot of you have been like, ugh, down here. But you're climbing. You're climbing that ladder to the top. Keep going. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.